Hey there, Heather Ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another week of the Second and 10 Cutters NFL Legends season, celebrating a team per franchise in a 32 team sectional. We have 14 games today. None of them were weathered out, so that's good news. So, why did they not give the summer? So, anyway, let's look at the AFC. We're going to look at the standings right now. 07 New England leads by only half a game in the East. The North, Baltimore is looking pretty good against their opponents. The South, Indy just leads by a game and a half. The West, Denver leads by 1 over Oakland. The East, Dallas leads by a pair over Washington. Green Bay only leads by half game over Chicago. The South is a mess. Everyone's below 500. Tampa and Atlanta play each other. That's the game of the week. And the NFC West looks good for Seattle, St. Louis. So let's take a look at some games. We're going to randomly pick, and our first game will be in Denver, right? Yeah, in Denver. Oakland versus Denver. This is the Bobby Brister in for the injured John Elway. I guess he's injured. Terrell Davis and Harry Griffin in the ball. Todd Smith and McCaffrey and Shannon Sharp trying to catch the balls. Denver has Tony Jones, Dan Neal, Tom Nalen, Mark Harry Sween on the defensive line. On the defensive line, John Cusack, Dave Rowe on the assist track. Linebackers, Willie Hall, Phil Flynn, Piano, Monty Johnson, and Ken Hendricks. Willie Brown, Rich Atkinson, Jack Tatum, and Skip Thomas. Denver represented by the 98 squad that won LA his second and last Super Bowl, but this team actually started 13-0 before winning the Super Bowl. And the 76 Raiders 76, winning Super Bowl 11, great job by John Madden, and his doing, and of course, he was great off Wolf, and Ultimate Willie Brown with the touchdown at 6. Okay. 2 yards. Catch. 1 yard.
Live on play. False start. Offense.
And Third and 12. 4th and 12. This would be a 54-yard field goal. I would have gone for it. Matt Bobby now Candace Stabler leads Oakland on the field. Mark Van exterior running back. Receivers are Cliff Brandt, Fred Cup, and Dave Casper. Oakland's offensive line, Upshaw, Big Dog, Big Drift, Broncos defensive line, Mata Yosa, Future, Trevor President Smith, Bill Romanowski, John Mobley, and linebackers, DBs, Darian Gordon, Eric Brown, Steve Atwater. Great projects. Projects.
Offense.
And it's upset. Two. 4th and 1. It would be a 50-yard field goal, but they don't trust man even though it's in the air.
roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer.
Defense.
That's not going to help. That's not the
First
Raiders.
down.
Down by 5.
First down.
Second and 6. Now they gotta go for 2 and take a 3-point lead. So Ranch nice play. They're up by number 3. It's time.
First down. Denver was 81, they've lost the last 3. Oakland's won their last 4, so Oakland goes from 500 down to 84 and tied for the division. First throw 15 for 29, 221, 8 touchdown. Davis 125 on the ground. Smith 121 receiving. Stabler 10 for 13, 175, 2 touchdowns. So anyway. Well, they missed the extra point. That cost them dearly. Oakland, and now on to Detroit. It's a cloudy day in Detroit. Seattle's 4-point favorite team in Detroit. Detroit starts about 13, total goals. Former CFL quarterback, future AFL quarterback for the Chargers. So your pivot, Pablo and Cassidy, Tom Tracy, running backs, Jim Duran, Steve Benford, and Dave Middleton are your receivers. Offensive line, Will Cooper, Jared Campbell, Fred Gatsby, Harley Sewell, and Charlie Eddie. D-line for Seattle, no Red Ryan, Marquette, Bennett, Tony McKinnon, and his players. Bobby Wagner, KJ Wright, linebackers, Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Byron Paxton. Detroit, represented by the 57 squad, the last team to win a championship in any era, Super Bowl era. And the 2013 Seahawks, well, Seattle represented Legion of Boom defense, led by Richard Sherman. And they used that defense to good advantage, especially in the Super Bowl against Peyton Manning and the Broncos, including the Broncos to 8 points. Quarterback for Seattle, Montreal Lynch running the ball, Golden Tate, Doug Baldwin, Sidney Rice receiving with Zach Miller tight ends. Paul McQuiston, Jarris Swincy, Max Unger, James Carpenter, Russell O'Connor, defensive line. Detroit's defensive line, Dennis McCoy, Bob Miller, Roger Sackcloth, Bill Long, and Joe Schmidt. Linebackers, Jack Christensen, Dale Larry, Terry Mark, and Tim David, defensive backs. Defense.
We don't see personal
fouls on
First down. Illegal use of hands. Offense. Defense.
7-9. Detroit trying to lead. Detroit using their 50s down defense. 7. It would be a 56-yard field goal, definitely can't. Was up 7-0. 16 for 25, 152 touchdown, 3 receptions. Russell Wilson 13 for 26, 125, but he threw 4 receptions. That doesn't help in any shape or form. No, it doesn't. Let's go to Minnesota now. Okay, Minnesota, that's a 2-game player. As I said, no matter what happens, if Minnesota were the league's right team, they would still be 2 games above 500. So far, about 5 games left, 6 games left. Sorry, it's a 16-game season. Forgot about that. Steve Bartkowski and quarterback no Bart Starr, so that could convert the Packers. Jim Taylor and lots of picks. Running backs Dale, Boyd Dale, Will Anderson, your receivers. Coach Craig, Jerry Kramer, Bill Curry, Pleasant Prosecutor, offensive line. D-line, no Ben Williams. Clemens has to commit with Dirk Alexander, Joe Rollins, Randall. Dixon Edwards, Wainwright, and linebacker. And Corey Fuller, Orlando Thomas, Robert Griffin, Jimmy Hitchcock, your defensive backfield. Green Bay, the 66 team, represents the franchise from Super Bowl champions. Why not? I will like the 16%. The Vikings, the 98 Vikings, if you will, doing their job, and on the 98 team didn't win the Super Bowl, but you know what? They're still that good. They're still that good. I mean, like, honestly. Team at 15-1, offensive showdown. Randy Moss was just a breakout rookie, making Dallas pay dearly for not picking him up in the draft. And if it wasn't for Gary Anderson's missed field goal, indoors, mind you, Vikings probably would have won the Super Bowl. Andrew Cunningham, our quarterback, who had a resurgence. We were hearing Charles Evans, your running backs, Chris Carter, Randy Moss, and Margaret. Offensive line, fourth stringer David Dixon, Chris Daniel with Daniel, and Todd Steers in your offensive line. Packers defensive line, Willie Davis, Bob Costa, and Jordan Aldridge. Linebackers, Levi Captain, Dave Robinson, and Rick Nitschke. And defensive backs, Rick Adderley, Willie Wood, Tom Browning, Bob Jeter. 104 yards receiving. Berger, 42 yards to Ford. That was the fake punt. Markowski, 14 for 25, 269. That's an interception. No doubt 122 yards receiving, so it wasn't their fault. Arizona was up 20 to nothing. They were just basically, the first quarter was just Green Bay's time to fuck up. And now let's go to New England. They got the take down Dallas on home turf. Tom Traffic, Tom Brady at quarterback, Rose Maroney and Heath Evans are running backs, Wes Welker, Randy Moss, and Tom Brady start at receiver. Rick Casser, Blake Jenkins, Dan Hopkins, Stephen Neal, and Matt Light are your defensive line. Dallas' defensive line, Charles Haley, Tony Macias, Russell Carroll, Albert. Linebackers, Robert Jones, Ken Rooney, and Vincent Smith. DBs, Blair Brown, Thomas Everett, Jim Washington, and Isaiah Cole. The pass represented by the 07 squad because they were almost perfect. Perfect regular season, perfect pass until the Giants beat them in Super Bowl 42. I talked about it for a good reason. And the 19 Cowboys I picked because of their Super Bowl win of Buffalo, but they were a decent team. Watson did. Brady did. Dallas at 46, Troy Aikman at quarterback, Evan Smith running the ball, Michael Irvin, Alvin Harvey, receiving the ball, Jay Numcat, tight end, Mark Tenai, John Gossett, Bart Stepkowski, A. Newton, and Art Williams are offensive line. Max defensive line, 3-4, Iowa, defensive ball front, Green, Kay Brisky, Dennis Thomas, my favorite Robert Dakota, with DBs, Alice Hawks, Ronnie Harrison, James, and Masaki Samuel. Absolutely. 3rd and 4. Wow, Dallas was for 7. Wow, 36 to 7. What? I have to see that play. Oh, he got picked off by Ronnie Harrison. They were 1st and goal. They're 2nd and goal at the 3, and they got picked off. Tom Brady, 350, passing 4 touchdowns. Brady, 27 for 34, 350, 4 touchdowns. Castle played a pass to, I believe, Moss. Moss, 160 receiving. Walker went on 2 receiving. Aikman, 16 for 30 for 26, but 3 interceptions. That'll kill you every time. Yeah, that'll get you every time. That's what they'll get you. Dallas scored on a punt return, but no offense. I didn't think that was possible. Let's go to Kansas City. They're having a return to bounce at the 18, and Harmon gets to the Giants 42. Great job. Great field position for Patrick Mahomes, and he is LaShawn McCoy running the ball, Terry Kill, Nicole Hartman, and DeMarcus Robinson receiving the ball. Travis Kelce at tight end. Kansas City plays with Cam Irving, Moron Duke, and Taduf. Oscar Ryder, and Fisher, Bill Wiley, and Social Schwartz has Blake Carter start. The Giants, with Michael Strahan, Fred Robinson, Barry Pupper, Luciano Romero, Dennis White. Antonio Pierce, Kureka Metro, Matias Kureka, your linebackers, Sam Madison, Jerbo Wilson, James Butler, and Aaron Moss are your defensive backs. Teams represented by the 2019 squad, the first Chiefs team to win the Super Bowl in 5 decades. I mean, come on, really? Think I wasn't going to pick this team? And the Giants are represented by the 07 squad, who took out the Pats in the Super Bowl, 42 like I did with talk about the Pats, but it's how the Giants got to the Super Bowl here. They were scheduled to lose the wildcard game in Tampa. Didn't do that. They were supposed to lose in Dallas in the divisional. Didn't do it. They were supposed to lose in Green Bay in perfect conditions. The AFC title game. Didn't do it.
Flag on the play.
False start. Offense.
Offense.
They can't take advantage. The Giants will pin on the Giants and Eli Manning at quarterback, Garrett Boyd running the ball, Sharice Moss, Pascal Burrs, and running 2 wide receivers, and Dream Shop at tight end. William McKenzie, Rich Seabird, Sean O'Hara, Chris Lee, and David Thiel are line. And City Smith, defensive line, Fred Clark, Chris George, Beck Body, and Alex Okafor. Anthony Hitchens, Damon Wilson, and Van Meelen. And the linebackers, Javarius Ward, Tyrone Hine, Badger, on Fornell, for Shop Reader.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense. First down.
Next there. That's weird. It's weird too. 32. 21-17. They're trying there. On the clock. And they don't. I'm surprised they didn't run the ball.
Flag on the play. Offsides. Offense.
So that's 5. Anthony gets caught 41. They get arm position. They do have 2 timeouts. Minute 38. They move touchdown. Team to hit double digits. Last call. Kelsey, what do you catch him? 101. Holmes, 30 for 48, 245, 2 touchdowns. Okay. Mahomes. Kelsey, 101 receiving. Manning, 18 for 34, 199. Kansas City and the Giants. and back and forth to and fro. Especially in this. Yeah, they went back and forth with each other. But the Chiefs win. And let's go to Baltimore? Yeah, let's head to Baltimore next. I didn't see the lights in Baltimore. Tony Banks at quarterback for the Ravens. Jamal Lewis running the ball for divisional. Travis Taylor, Jermaine Willis for the receivers. And Shannon Sharpers. Bruce Wayne, Edwin Murtaugh, Jeff Mitchell, Mike Flynn, and John Boston in the line. The Bengals, Sam Hubbard, over Jordan, Jay Reader, Trey Hendrickson, Jimmy Pratt, Justin Wilson, your linebackers. Julia Wednesday, Von Bell, Jesse Bates, and Mike Kenton. The Ravens, they represented by the 2000 squad, great defense and all that, especially in the Super Bowl against those pesky Giants. They only gave up 7 points, but that was on for a kick return. The 21 Cincy Bengals, I don't think I've talked about the Bengals at length. Probably very well. The 21 squad, Joe Burrow came in second year in the league, helped the Bengals shock everyone by winning. I think they went 3 straight wins in the playoffs on the road and all that, but Evan McPherson with the big dribbles and all that. And the Bengals were so close to winning that Super Bowl, but the Rams just had to win. Your running back, Tyler Boyd, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and receivers, and CJ Guzman on tight end. Riley Reef put the Spain trade off with Jordan Williams, Noah Denji, so it's Armin on tight end guard. Bob Burnett, Tony Siragusa, Sam Adams, and D-line. Jamie Sharper, Peter Glover, Ray Lewis, their linebackers. Frank Starks, Ron Woodson, Ken Herring, and Chris Mikowski. Burrow to 18 for 27, 238, a touchdown, 4 interceptions. Yet they still win the game. Boyd went 65 receiving. Baltimore was up 14-0. Sharp wrote a pick 6. Why did they let the lead slip away? Gosh, I don't know. Alright, so we got a couple of games, 2 more games to keep our eyeballs on because of the weather. Let's go to Cleveland. Gotta love the snow in this situation. San Diego starts at the 42. Dan Fouts at quarterback. Chuck Musa and John Capoletti are your running backs. Joy Early Joyner, Wes Chandler, and Helen receivers. Offensive line, Billy Shields, Doug Wilkerson, Doug Mason, and White, no Washington, so it's Paul Wigan, Dick Swarovski, Jim Konecki, Bill Glasser, defensive line, the Cleveland, Galen Fisk, Vince Costello, Jim Houston, linebackers, Randy Parrish, Herb Benz, Bobby Franklin, Walter Beecher, your defensive backs. The Browns represent for the next 14, the last team a championship in any era, kind of like the Lions. And the Chargers represent for the 81 squad that had Air Coryell and won over Miami in the epic Miami. Unfortunately for the Chargers, they ended up losing the AFC title game in the Freezer Bowl to those pesky Bengals. Run for it.
Flag on play. False start. Offense.
Look at the preview. They were fourth in their conference, every division. Everyone else in the AFC West is at least 75. Cleveland is not irrelevant. Well, Baltimore is the only team above 500. Cleveland 46 is joined by Walter Robertson, all back. Craig Ryan at quarterback, Jim Brown and Freddie Green running backs, Paul Warfield, Gary Collins, and Jordan Gould receivers. Next guy, Gene Hickerson, John Morrow, John Wooden, and Martin Carter offensive line. Defensive line, no Coucher, so Ferguson has to come in with Ray Jones and John Boycott. Bob Horn, Lyndon King, below your linebackers. Mike Williams, Pete Shaw, Glenn Edwards, and Cole Buchanan are your defense. Final two.
Delivery. Offense. First down.
Ryan 10 for 16, 145. And 2 touchdowns and reception. Brown 123 running. Fouts 18 for 27, 2 for 3, 224 and reception. Yeah, Sadie was up 7-0. Then we were off. Yeah, 26 for 4. Alright, Jets Buffalo. Let's head to Miami. Let's do this one.
3-8. Dolphins have Earl Morrall and at quarterback, no Bob Greasy. Well, I'll tell you more about Earl Morrall when I talk about the 72 Dolphins. Larry Sonka and Mercury Morris, 2/3 of the three-headed voting monster, alongside Mr. Jim Paul Warfield, Howard Twirly, and Jim Manick, starter receiver. Norm Evans, Larry Little, Jim Langer, a huge birthday dog goes in here. That's a line. Phillies D-line, Brandon Graham, London touchbacks, Tammy Jr. and Curry. Linebackers, no Kendrick, so it'll be Walker with Andrew Byron actually good to start. Jalen Mills, Malcolm Jenkins, Patrick Robinson, and DBs. The Dolphins, the 72 team, the only undefeated team in the Super Bowl era history. 14-game regular season, they won all 14. They went through the playoffs. They almost watched in Super Bowl 7, but won narrowly 14-7. Earl Morrall came in for the injured Bob Greasy and thought that, Miami was not going to last too long. But he helped them get to the playoffs like great. He deserves a run, and he was comeback player of the year. The Eagles, represented by the 2017 squad that won the Super Bowl that year, called the Philly Special, pissing me off with the person on Pats fans. Good night. Not at 2 yards. Carson Wentz, the man from North Dakota State at quarterback. Wendell Smallwood starts at running back. Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, and yes, that is how you spell my first name, my legal first name. Outright. It's not R-E-Y, it's the untraditional E-R-Y at the end. Torrey Smith, the wide receiver, secretary receiver, tight end, blah, 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 blah. Blaine Johnson. Ernie Brooks, Jason Kelsey, Simon Wazowski, and Vitalier. Offensive line, Primus Davey, Mike Van Harder, Bob Hines, Manny Fernandez, Bill Stanfield. Linebackers Nick Beard, Tommy Dubs, Mike Fulton, Curtis Johnson, Dick Anderson, Jake Scott, Tim Foley, and Tim Beats. Working for so. Wow. Morrow, 10 for 22, 160. Morris, 86 yards on the ground. 170 for 21, 135, 2 touchdowns. Ends with the touchdown pass to Smallwood. Touchdown run, Smallwood, 14-7. Now, they were running. Nick Elliott. So we will go to the Jets Bills right away. I think, right? Anywhere else we want to go? Yeah, the other teams I don't know about much. Okay, well, let's go to Jets Buffalo because of the weather conditions. Jets and Bills, you can see how tough it is. They have to clear the markers, but you don't see where they're clicking. Earl Christie got to the 42. Nice job, my brother. Joe Willie Namath, your quarterback for the Jets. Matt Snell, Aaron Sabusi, your running backs. George Sauer, Don Maynard running the ball. Pete Lamons, and at tight ends. Winston Hill, Dave Herman, John Schmidt, Bob Talamini, and Sam Walton at offensive line. Bills defensive line, Liam Seals, Jeff Frazier, Smith. 4 linebackers, Cornelius Bennett, Ray Bentley, Shane Conley, and Derek Kelly. The DBs, Curdy Jackson, John Hagney, Larry Smith, and Nate Arnold's. The Bills represented by the 90 squad. The first of the 4 Super Bowl losers. They only lost by a point. Super Bowl 25. But let's not forget that, the Giants used time in possession to ruin the Bills. And Norwood did miss that 48-yard field goal by right. But dude, it's 48 yards. Not even the best kickers in the NFL can do that. Some can, some can't. And besides, it was on grass, whereas Norwood kicked the turf. The Jets represented by the 68 squad, the team that won the only Super Bowl in Jets history, which is sad, and Joe Davis had to guarantee that they could take out the powerful Baltimore Colts of the NFL. But no, the Colts didn't do it. Got bumped by Ray Bentley and he bottled the ball. Jim Kelly and a quarterback for the Bills. Vernon Thomas running the ball. Andre Reed, James Lofton, Don Beasley starting receiver. Wrestlers at tight end. Howard Bauer, John Davis, Ken Howell, Jim Richter, both for defensive lines. Defensive line, Ferlin Biggs, Paul Rochester, John Elliott, Holding. Harry Graham, Randolph Baker, linebackers, Will Atkinson, so Green has to come in. Randy, Beverly, Blue, what's it in? On his head. Maybe a 43-yard field goal, but it was not. I don't think so. Let me go. Christie almost ran that touchdown block. What craziness in the snow. Well, yeah, it's a whiteout condition, but like, how the frig did that happen? Wow. So the Jets are going to have to get to the 3, run the ball. Point just oh, Scott Norwood has screwed the Bills. Bills we're looking for 8-4. Great game. And if you're a Buffalo fan, Ralph Baker does his job on defense, but yeah. A missed extra point of offense. Kelly 15 for 23, 162 touchdowns, 2 receptions. Davis 3 for 14. Dude was 3 for 14. And still threw the winning touchdown. So, man, now they're trying to run the ball. Kelly passed through Reed for a touchdown, then Snell touchdown by Kelly to McKellar for a pass. They went for the extra point and missed. And then after Earl Christie ran the ball to the 3-yard line, the Jets could have just ran the ball in the snow, killed the clock a little bit. Thankfully, they got the touchdown. Thankfully, they won. Imagine if they didn't. We are going to simulate, right? No. One more game. Washington, Carolina. I think Washington. And moving that quarterback line is 5-7 here. Not that far back in the South. A win would put pressure on it. Tampa and Atlanta. They meet for the divisional lead. Cam Newton at quarterback, Jonathan Stewart, Mike Tolbert running the ball, Jericho Cotchery and Ketkin receiving the ball, Ray Wilson at tight end. Michael O'Hare and Janor Brian Khalil, Trey Turner, Brian. Defensively, Dexter Manley, Dave Butts, and Tony McGee, 3-4 for Washington. Linebackers Neil Elkowitz, Rich Malone, Al Coffin, and Mike Coleman. Darrell Green, Curtis Jordan, Mark Murphy, and Graham Dean are your defensive backs. Carolina represented by the 2015 squad that went to Super Bowl at 15-1. Cam Newton was pretty good, but they couldn't pay many in the Broncos. They had too many mistakes. Washington represented by the 83 squad. Yeah, they didn't win the Super Bowl. They lost the Super Bowl to the Ravens. And yeah, it should have been the other year, 82. But 82 was kind of a fickle year because it was the straight shortened season. By 83, they had the high-power offense. And if it wasn't for some dumb mistakes, these kids probably would have won. 7 yards to Brown. Offense. That's my help. Run to a runner man. 4th and 3, though. Washington at the 2. Jeff Heisman, his name, Heisman, quarterback, and former CFL quarterback for that. John Wiggins and Joe Washington, we're running back to Charlie Brown, good grief. 2 times, but that's the start. Now there's our third. Offensive line for Washington, Joe Jacoby, Mark May, Jeff Bostic, Russ Grimm, George Stark, known as the Hawks. Carolina's defensive line, Tony Ewing, Quan Schiller, and Charles Johnson. Linebackers, no Cakeley. So Klein comes in with Thomas Davis, Jack Thompson, and Jared Allen. Josh Norman, Kurt Coleman, Roman Harper, and Charles Tillman, your defensive backs. 32. They'll have to punt. Washington trying to go down the field. Touchdown, Brown! Here's the call. Yards and Golden hit the field. James Arbor, if I don't try more because that puts him in a tight ANC South. For Newton, again, 148 receiving, Charlie Brown, 105 receiving, Wiseman, 17 for 22, tight end touchdown. It was a close game, very close. No one really had the lead for it. He had a fumble return. Carolina was up by 10 into the fourth quarter, but lost. Indy, Tennessee. Now we're going to simulate Indy, Tennessee. 1, 2, 3. And it's Tennessee with the big win over Indy. Peyton Manning, 3 touchdowns, but the Titans won, and now they're half a game back in Indy. Jacksonville, San Francisco, 1, 2, 3. And it's Jacksonville with the big win Kenny McCardle. So now they're 6-6 in the South. Houston sucks, but Houston's got a bye. So yeah, that division is tough now. 1, 2, 3. And Arizona St. Louis in the Warner Bowl, and the Rams Warner wins 4 touchdown passes. Arizona can't believe it. And now it's Atlanta Tampa. The winner has the lead in the South. Here we go.
Flag on the play.
We'll see.
Offsides. Kicking team.
We know that Matt Ryan, Matty Ice at quarterback, Doug Fonta Freeman, your running back, Mo Sanu, Julio Jones, and Nick Williams, your receivers, Jacob Tammy, your net. Ryan Schrader, Chris Chester, Alex Mack, Ready to the Future, and Jake Matthews, your offensive line. The Bucks defensive line, Simeon Reyes, Juan Sack, Anthony McFarland, and Greg Spires. Linebackers, Singleton, Derek Brooks, and Shelton Quarles. Monty Barber, John Lynch, Dexter Jackson, Mike. That's the facts. Tampa represented by the 02 squad, the team that won the Super Bowl using John Gruden, the perfect for Oakland. As the Tampa coach at Oakland did not change their scheme, so they didn't know what to do. And the defense did the job in the Super Bowl. And of course, the team got Philadelphia in the cold weather. Atlanta. Ryan at quarterback. The 2016 team, they were good. They had the Super Bowl win at 28-3, but, that's the story. Bob Johnson and quarterback for the Bucks. Michael Pittman, Mike Allstott, Kenny McCardle, Keyshawn Johnson, Ken Bibb, Balls. Woman Oldman, Kerry Jenkins, Jeff Christie, Chris Coleman, Canadian Lafayette offensive line. Falcons linebackers, Leon Jones is out, so it's Reynolds. Defensive line, Andrew Claiborne, and Joe on screen. Reynolds and Muir with Devonta Campbell, the fifth linebackers. Robert Alford, Keenan, and Ricardo Allen, and the Bucks. For Tampa is and 9 Atlanta. Ryan 27 for 42, 214 for touchdown, 23 for 6. So Tampa Bay doing what they had. They were up 24-7. It looked good. 31-7. It looked good for them. They give up 19 straight points. Fortunately, though, they did lose the game. So everyone's played. Yep. Okay. So the offensive MVP, Tom Brady, my boy, 350 passing ahead of Mahomes and Kurt Warner. Terrell Davis and Jim Brown, the only ones to get 100 yards receiving. Steve Preston, 11 catches for the Cardinals. Logan Wilson of the Bengals, the defensive MVP, and McCall Hardman of the Chiefs, the special teams MVP. Peyton Manning leads Patty Mahomes and Joe Burrow in the passing derby. Rushing yards, Emmitt Smith leads Terrell Davis and Aaron Foster. Picks, Richard Sherman and Jack Christian with 9. Simeon Rice with 16 sacks for Tampa. Jim Turner, 109 points.
So let's go to the standings. The Pats lead the Jets by half a game. The Pats do have the game in hand. Buffalo 7-5. Miami's not that far back. They're 6-7. The Jets are 7-0 at home. Wow, that's a pretty good standing. Baltimore was 4-1 on the road. That's good. Well, oh yeah, they lost that last game, didn't they? San Diego has not won a road game, so that's weird. Dallas 4-1 at home. The NFC North, everyone's lost once at home, and only once at home. And the Rams are good at home, 5-1. Okay, so AFC West, AFC North, Baltimore leads Pittsburgh by 1.5. Baltimore does have a game in hand on those guys. Everyone else below 500. The South, Indy leads Tennessee and Jacksonville. Tennessee beat Jacksonville head-to-head, so that's why they're second. Yeah, Tennessee and Jacksonville both are half game back to Indy, so anything can happen. In the West, Oakland is in the lead now over Denver because of their head-to-head win. Kansas City is 7-5. They're not far back. San Diego is. NFC East, Dallas ahead of Washington. Well, Washington does have 2 games in hand on Dallas, though Philly and the Giants are way back. The North is a mess. 3 teams with 4 losses. Green Bay has the better head-to-head record with Chicago and Minnesota. Chicago beat Minnesota for second, but yeah. Green Bay's 2-1 with Chicago and Minnesota. I don't know which team they still have to face once and which team they face twice. So let me take a look. Their schedule. So they played Minnesota twice. Okay. So they played Minnesota twice. So now they did their job against Minnesota twice. The Bears and Lions, I think they have one more time against. Bears are second over the head-to-head. Detroit's 7-5, so anything can happen. And then see South, Tampa leads by half a game over Carolina, who are 6-7. Atlanta's 5-7. New Orleans is 5-8. They're not that far back. In the West, it's almost academic. St. Louis leads, with 4 games left, they lead by 4, so it's almost academic. Yeah, I think all St. Louis has to win, or a Seattle loss means St. Louis could win the West, and they'll be probably playing for position. Wildcard stats, New England and Oakland would be the top 2. Well, let's see. How many teams are above 500? 4 of the AFC would be above 500, so it would be an 18 playoff. So New England, Oakland would be the 1 seed, Oakland 2, Baltimore 3, Indy 4. Jets 5, Denver 6, Buffalo 7, Kansas City 8. Yeah, we would have 4 wildcard teams because they're above 500. Buffalo has the better conference record over Kansas City. That's why they're the 7 seed, if you will. In the NFC, the 4 of them, Carolina would get 4th best. Although they say it should be 3. Chicago, Minnesota, Detroit. No one else is at 500. But that's not fair to choking at my own spit. The AFC teams. So yeah, Carolina would sneak in somehow. St. Louis would be the 1 seed. Green Bay would be the 2 seed. How is Dallas the 3 seed over Tampa? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Dallas and Tampa. Well, Dallas has played 14 games, 6 losses. But yeah, Dallas has more wins. So yeah, St. Louis would be 1. Green Bay would be 2. Dallas would be 3. Tampa would be 4. Chicago would be 5. Minnesota would be 6. Detroit would be 7. And Carolina would be 8. So yeah, that whole division. Green Bay would play Detroit. So that's what we'll do. And there's 1 game that will be played next week. Next week's the last week with byes, and then the last 4 weeks everyone will play. So it's everyone. Every game counts. And I'm Jeff Diamond. Odoo.